Appears to be a random attack, deliberate and brutal.
A motive revealed in the murder of a North Idaho husband and father, and it stunned an entire courtroom. Well, new disturbing details tonight about the kidnapping and murder of Coeur d'Alene resident Bo Kirk. It was a case of road rage, an innocent man the target. And tonight, we're learning disturbing details about what led to the murder of Bo Kirk. The man suspected of pulling the trigger, David Earl Hutto, made his first appearance in Kootenai County today. And that's where KXLY4 Jeff Humphrey is working for you. And Jeff, people in shock that this could happen in Coeur d'Alene.
And Nadine, even veteran homicide detectives appalled that something as trivial as a road rage incident could lead to the murder of a husband and father who was simply trying to get home to spend a Saturday night with his family. And so we now know Bo Kirk's disappearance had nothing to do with his job here at Northwest Specialty Hospital. Kirk left work on his own accord and at the wheel of his own truck. However, somewhere between Post Falls and Kirk's Coeur d'Alene home, Kirk's driving made David Hutto off the hook angry.
This case appears to be a road rage incident. Mr. Kirk was followed home after the defendant was enraged by something Mr. Kirk did, followed him home, and apparently kidnapped him, took him to the location where Mr. Kirk was bound and murdered.
Kirk was taken hostage in his own driveway at gunpoint and then driven to the Hayden Creek shooting range where Hutto allegedly ended Kirk's life.
Did willfully, unlawfully, deliberately, and with malice aforethought, but without premeditation, kill and murder William Tyrus John Bo Kirk, a human being, by shooting him with a handgun from which he died.
And according to detectives, only after Kirk was dead did the suspects hatch a plan to empty Kirk's bank account. Hutto and his still unnamed accomplice stopped at a pair of ATMs driving Kirk's stolen truck.
Appears to be a random attack, deliberate and brutal. Following the murder, the defendant took measures to hide what had happened, purchased some gasoline, burned Mr. Kirk's car, further victimized Mr. Kirk's family using Mr. Kirk's credit cards.
Prosecutors then asked the court to set Hutto's bond at $1 million. However, Judge Jim Stowe doubled that amount to $2 million. And Nadine, that is undoubtedly why Mr. Hutto will stay here inside the Kootenai County Jail until his initial appearance about 14 days from now.
Yeah, that's a pretty high bond there, Jeff. So what about this alleged accomplice?
Well, he hasn't been named yet. We know that he is a prisoner of federal authorities and being held elsewhere. He's not been indicted as best we can tell, and so it will be up to the U.S. attorney to name that individual. I get the feeling that he is cooperating with investigators, and that is one reason why detectives know that this murder was something as senseless as a road rage incident. Reporting live in Coeur d'Alene, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.
Thank you, Jeff.